The No Fate channel, checking in. On today's episode of Dad's Gadgets, I'm going to go over the Lnchett wireless massage gun. I'm going to go over all of its features, the cost, my personal experience using this over the past 2 weeks, and why I went with this gun over all the other massage guns that are on the market. Let's get started. I am dedicated to helping you dads, and on this Dad's Gadget series, I do a complete in-depth review of a piece of tech, some new gadget, something that I have found useful in my life in hopes of helping you decide if it might be something that will benefit you and yours. If you've been subscribed to this channel, then you know 22 days ago I have hurt my back. As a dad, I'm not getting any younger and my back just went out. So up until this point, or up until about 10 days ago, I had been using this little kind of Spencer battery operated massager to kind of give myself a massage, stimulate my back in hopes of helping drive blood into my back and loosening up some of that tight muscle. And as you can imagine, it doesn't do a very good job, and it does run through batteries very quickly. I decided to go out and get this Lnchett Massage Gun. So the massage gun market is absolutely flooded with different iterations of these massage guns, ranging very greatly in price from $65 all the way up to probably the first on the market and the most well-known, the Tim Tam, I think it's called, at $500. So I'm going to go over the three main reasons that I went with this Lnchett and made my decision process, and hopefully help you decide if it's going to be right for you, and then we'll talk about my experience. I ended up going with this Lnchett for three main reasons. Number one, biggest, is the price. At only $130, it was on the lower side of many of the massage guns. Again, they do range from like $65 all the way up to $100, and I certainly didn't want to go with the low-end $65 one because this is something I do want to last for a while. Number two, I went with the Lnchett because of the Amazon reviews. Now, I don't trust most of the Amazon reviews. I do tend to find them fake, but on a few well-written ones where this got 4.5, or I should say 4 stars, they got very good, in-depth reviews, talked about the pros and the cons, and it seemed to fit what I was going to be using it for. The third main reason that I went with the Lnchett over others is this case. It has a very nice carrying case. As you can see, this one's actually cracked and crushed. During Amazon's fine shipping, they must have dropped something heavy on it. So obviously not a durable case, but if it is in one piece, it is a nice way to hold and store your massage gun. I will say that the company did step up. They are going to make it right and send me a new case. Let's go over some of the accessories that it comes with. This is the one that I use the most, and it is probably the easiest on your body, and it gives you the feeling of a nice, comfortable massage. And obviously, if you bear down on it, you're going to get a little bit more of a deeper tissue massage. As you can imagine, it comes with a charging cable, and it comes with a number of accessories. So this is the second most one that I have used, and this is really kind of, if you have like a real tight muscle in those big muscle groups, you kind of put it in. All right, put it in like so. Changing these in and out is extremely easy, and you are good to go. A few others, this one I've used on my traps and my calves, very good. And there's a couple others that have their rhyme or reasons, and I just have not bothered to get around to using them. So let's quickly go over some of the features and my personal experience using it. When you first get the Lnchett Massage Gun, you want to charge this for 6 hours to make sure that you are fully charging the battery and give it the most longevity with respect to the battery. Obviously, anything that has a battery is only going to have a certain number of charges in its life, but by charging it fully on the first one, you're going to be good to go. Also, one of the tips that they recommend is to not drain the battery completely before trying to recharge it. So the recharging button or the connector is here at the bottom, along with an on and off switch. Now this is nice because when you're not using it, you can shut it off and save that battery life. Speaking of battery, one full charge is supposed to last 2 hours, depending on the speed and how hard you press with this. Obviously, the harder you dig into those muscles, the more battery it's going to use. And obviously, the faster or the higher the speed, the more battery it's going to use. Now, the battery does disconnect like so by pushing this button. You can disconnect the battery. Now, once you turn on the bottom, you can turn on the side simply by pressing the button in the middle. And you can see this is on a 1 setting, very slow on a 1 setting, and it goes all the way up to 20. I'm going to shut this off just for the sake of the volume, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like at 20. I will tell you, I'm usually good at 10, and I usually tap out around 14 or 15. 20 is extremely high, and I can't imagine many people taking the brunt of that 20 unless they're a lot tougher than I am, which probably most of you are. So there's one. Let's bring it up to 10. That's 10. We're going to bring it all the way up to 20. And that's 20. Absolutely beefy, to say the least. Let's quickly talk about weight with respect to how much this weighs. It easily weighs 3 pounds. I'm going to put it on a scale and actually put it up on the screen for you because it does have some serious weight to it. I don't think it's more than 3 pounds, but it's definitely more than 2 pounds. One of the nice reasons that I went with this one over others is that it not only is sold on Amazon, so you get that 30-day potential return window from Amazon. It also comes with a 1-year warranty, which is nice. You buy something, you want to make sure that it's not going to die after a few months, and you're going to be stuck holding a heavy paperweight. In terms of my experience over the past 2 weeks, I will say it is fairly easy to use. You hold it like a hammer. You just kind of put it into the muscle, move it around gently, and kind of try to work out some of those tough spots to stimulate blood flow and break up some of those, basically those just tight muscles. I have enjoyed it. I will say that I've gone 5 or 6 days without bothering to plug it in. I've never run the battery down, so I cannot attest to how long it actually lasts. But again, I've gone 5 or 6 days of using this multiple times a day and not had to recharge that battery and not noticed any drop off. I do like the fact that it has multiple heads and multiple speeds, so it allows you to kind of pick your poison depending on your mood and depending on the muscles that you're working on. Overall, I've been personally happy with my purchase, aside from the broken box, but the company is going to make that right. And with a 1-year warranty, I do feel secure with this purchase at $130. Let's talk about the negative aspect with regards to the Lnchett wireless massage gun. I do honest reviews here. Nothing's always 100% awesome. I try to always give the good and the bad to make sure that you are going into any purchase or any product with eyes wide open. As I mentioned earlier, I believe this does have a lot of weight to it, which for many of us, we associate with quality. And if you do, then this has a lot of quality to it. I will say, if you do end up using this for 5 or 10 minutes at a go, it does tend to get heavy in the hand. Obviously, the grip is wide. You can kind of see my fingers don't go all the way around it. So it is got a very wide grip, which makes it a little bit more difficult to hold. And I do tend to notice after 2 or 3 minutes, I do switch hands. Just again, because it does get heavy and it does get a little bit cumbersome in the hand. But that is my only setback or drawback with regards to this product. Overall, I've been happy over the past 2 weeks. If you have any questions regarding the Lnchett wireless massage gun, drop them in the comments below. I will get them answered as quickly as I can. If you've come this far in the video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.